Let me go back to Rohit. Rohit, give us a sense of who all are coming from Patna to Delhi for the big appointment announcement tomorrow.
Well, see, Maria, the entire BJP brass in Bihar is right now in Delhi, whether it's the state president Sanjay Saraugi to both the deputy chief ministers of the state, Samrat Chaudhary and Vijay Sinha, and all those ministers from the BJP quota. All of them are right now in camping in Delhi and participating in this event which is taking place at the BJP headquarters. So it's a big event that's going on in Delhi right now, and since it's the first time that a political face of the BJP from Bihar will be taking over as the national president of the party. So it's a big occasion for the BJP also and for Bihar also, because remember, in the backdrop of the you can say the great victory, we can say the stellar performance of the NDA that has taken place in just a couple of months back in the Bihar elections. The elevation of Nitin Nabin only goes on to show that how crucial Bihar has been and how important you can say that Nitin Nabin is, because Prime Minister Narendra Modi as well as Amit Shah, the Union Home Minister, they bank on Nitin Nabin's organizational skills, and that is why when nobody would have thought that okay, the elections in Bihar is over, so there is in fact no need for in fact appointing anyone from Bihar to the top post. It is then that this decision surprised each and everyone in the BJP. So right now, as I speak, the entire Bihar BJP unit is right now in Delhi to witness this mega ceremony that is taking place, and tomorrow when that official announcement will also be made.
Announcement. Yes. That's an important point, Sajjan. Come in on this. You know, among the names that were discussed, there was a lot of anticipation that, you know, perhaps that the party is looking to consolidate or expand its footprints in South. So there could be a woman face emerging from southern part of India. There were names also of, you know, organization men who have delivered multiple election victories in several states. And here comes a name from a state which has already been won by the party. They are looking at, of course, consolidating its position. Right now, the Chief Minister's chair is with Nitish Kumar. So the message, again, what do you think is the message that is coming in while we look at the generational shift, the organizational emphasis, but at the same time, that
yes,
when you are trying to second guess the decision of the BJP leadership, the party says, don't do that.
Yeah, the point is that a party like BJP always have multiple factors, multiple variables around identities, caste, gender, etc. You know, to factor in. And whatever be the complexity, let's discuss the impact of the choice. The impact is that party has broken, you know, the internal oligarchy. Oligarchy means whenever you think of a party and whenever it just 5 or 7 names that comes, you know, and you think to connect the dots, you try to rationalize, think rationally, but it's always veering around a set of the leaders. You know, that is not a very healthy state of the party. Though they are the leaders who once upon a time, you know, they were also not heavyweights. You know, so when you think about Nitin Nabin, that he is not a heavyweight like the established, you know, 5-7 leaders, we should remember their genesis. When they emerged into a state, they emerged into certain regions, and then they were catapulted to the national level, and party gave them the chance. They proved their mettle, and that is why they are established leaders. So this time, what the choice and the impact of this choice of Nitin Nabin, and he has a tough task to deliver because you have 4 difficult states, Bengal, Assam, Tamil Nadu, and Kerala, right? So certainly, except Assam, all 3 states are going to be tough. But at least the party is giving new faces, young faces a chance to play. So more than what were the consideration, the decision and the outcome and its impact is important. One, the party has the leverage, and as has been said, the party has the top duopoly, Mr. Modi and Amit Shah, right? But this duopoly is trying to experiment with internal democracy of the party. And one of the experiment is to move ahead of the arc to go beyond the oligarchy, give chance to the new leaders who 1 decade later would be established leaders. So there may be 15, 20, 30 established leaders. You have Anna Malai, you have Nitin Nabin, and there may be more to come who at this juncture may not be a heavyweight, but they would be given an opportunity to prove their mettle, and that is important. So in terms of all the variables that may have been there, someone from the south, someone from the women identities, I think the impact always is whoever would have been to go beyond the established oligarchy, and that is what matters, and therein BJP shows the way to other parties.
That's right. BJP showing the way to other parties, but will other parties learn, or will they continue with the inertia that they are in? That's the question, Neerja Chaudhary. How long, for how long will the same the language of politics or the same faces be bet on? Here is the BJP sending a message that, if we can establish some leaders, then they can also ensure that the new crop feels responsible.
Yes, I think all the opposition parties need to think and think very deeply and seriously why they have been losing elections. What is it in their messaging that is not clicking? Is it that they are not doing the right thing, not the right vision, or not living the right choose concern today, the state
Okay, there are some bites coming in from Patna. Let's listen into that, and then I bring in other guests.
नितिन नबीन हमारे साथ बचपन से ही जुड़े हुए हैं। मैं उनका घर हमारे घर अगल बगल में ही था। वो बचपन से ही बड़े विनम्र स्वभाव के थे। सबको साथ लेके चलना, और हमारे साथ पढ़ाई में भी वो बड़ी अव्वल आते थे हमेशा। और साथ में हम लोग क्रिकेट विकेट भी खेलते थे साथ में शाम में आने के बाद। और उनमें एक खूबी था कि वो जितने दोस्त थे सभी को एक तरह से समझकर और एक साथ लेके चलते थे। एक हमारे बगल में कुछ लोग थे, हम लोग से बड़े थे, तो उनमें एक लड़का छक्का खूब मारता था। तो वो क्या करते थे कि स्ट्रेटजी उनका ये था कि तुम लोग बाउंड्री पे रहो और मैं उसको धीरे से बोल दूंगा, वो छक्का मारेगा, तुम लोग कैच कर लेना। ये बचपन से मतलब उनमें स्ट्रेटजी था। मेहनती भी बहुत थे, संघर्ष से जीवन भी उनका बहुत कटा। और मेरी शुभकामनाएं यही है कि खूब आगे बढ़े, अपने जन्मभूमि और देश का नाम ऊंचा करें बीजेपी में रह के।
बहुत बढ़िया है, बहुत बढ़िया, पढ़े लिखे में, स्वभाव में बहुत बढ़िया है सर। जब पैदा ली ना तब से खिलाते थे, कंधा पर लेके इन्हें उन्हें घुमाते रहते थे। बहुत कमज़ोर लड़का था, पतले दुबले थे, बहुत पतला थे। तो बाज़ार में ले जाए कुछ खिला में, ताड़ी भी पिला देते थे। एक तनी मनी पीते थे नहीं, बलजोबरी करते थे हम कि पियो ना मोटा हो जाएगा। बहुत कंधा पर लेके घुमाते रहे मोहल्ला उल्ला में सगरो। दिन भर स्कूल ले जाए, स्कूल में भी पहुँचा में ला में हम ही ले जाते थे, आते थे।
It's a big day for the BJP, a party which was founded in 1980 and is now prepared for the next generation shift, with Nitin Nabin all set to become the next party president. Himanshu has been tracking the party for very long. Himanshu, कितने साल से आप भाजपा को ट्रैक कर रहे हैं?
मुझे लगता है 19 साल हो गए मुझे ट्रैक करते हुए मारिया।
19 साल में क्या आज के दिन की अहमियत क्या है? क्योंकि हम लोगों ने जेपी नड्डा जी का भी नॉमिनेशन देखा है, राजनाथ सिंह जो बीच में बने थे उनका भी देखा है, गडकरी जी का भी देखा है, लेकिन ये क्या किस तरह से अहमियत रखता है?
मुझे लगता है मारिया, ये जो है वो फोर्थ जनरेशन जो है भारतीय जनता पार्टी की है। एक जोड़ी थी अटल अडवाणी, मुरली मनोहर जोशी की, भैरव सिंह शेखावत, कुशाभाऊ ठाकरे, सुंदर सिंह भंडारी। उसके बाद एक नेक्स्ट जनरेशन आती है जिसमें प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी हैं, अरुण जेटली हैं, वेंकैया नायडू हैं, अनंत कुमार हैं, सुषमा स्वराज हैं, राजनाथ सिंह हैं। फिर एक थर्ड जनरेशन है जिसमें गृह मंत्री अमित शाह हैं, जेपी नड्डा हैं, नितिन गडकरी हैं। और उसके बाद ये जो फोर्थ जनरेशन जिसमें धर्मेंद्र प्रधान भी हैं, तमाम लोग हैं। अब ये फोर्थ जनरेशन है नितिन नवीन, क्योंकि 45 वर्ष के हैं और भारतीय जनता पार्टी की आयु जो है वो 6 अप्रैल 2026 में जो है वो 46 वर्ष की होगी, तो नितिन नवीन भी जो है वो 46 वर्ष के हो जाएंगे। तो आप इसका अंदाजा लगाइए कि पार्टी का अध्यक्ष और पार्टी की जो आयु है वो एक समान है।
as old as the party.
यस। और सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि नितिन नवीन का जो कार्य क्षेत्र रहा है वो युवा मोर्चा में ज्यादा रहा है। उसके बाद उन्होंने 2 स्टेट्स के अंदर जो है वो बड़ी भूमिका निभाई है। लेकिन सबसे बड़ी चीज ये है कि वो युवा मोर्चा में रहे, और युवा मोर्चा में क्योंकि देश भर के कार्यकर्ता जो युवा होते हैं वो चुनकर आते हैं, तो आज जो उनके सहयोगी हैं वो मुख्यमंत्री भी हैं प्रमोद सावंत, उप मुख्यमंत्री जो हैं वो भी हैं हर्ष सांघवी, और सांसद भी हैं, प्रदेशों में मंत्री हैं, प्रदेश अध्यक्ष हैं, प्रदेशों में संगठन के अलग अलग पोस्टों पे। तो एक तरीके से नितिन नवीन को जो जिम्मेदारी दी गई है वो बड़ी सोच समझ के दी गई है। यहाँ पर जनरेशन शिफ्ट है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी में जब भी जनरेशन शिफ्ट हुआ है तो बड़ा स्मूथ प्रोसेस के तहत हुआ है। आप नितिन गडकरी को याद कीजिए, जब उनको अध्यक्ष बनाया गया था वो 52 वर्ष के थे। उस वक्त लालकृष्ण आडवाणी, सुषमा स्वराज, अरुण जेटली, ये तमाम लोग थे, लेकिन जनरेशन चेंज था।
Thank you for recalling the history for us, Himanshu there. With that, it's back to Anisha in the studio. There is a piece of breaking news that is coming in now.